Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, new introduction from Head, Extremes. All right, coffee sponsor of the day is David Whitaker. David doesn't write anything, but just wants to wish me well and make sure I get my hot cup of joe today. If you want to make sure I get my hot cup of joe tomorrow or the next day, you can go to my network or the network, buymeacoffee.com/tennis spin. Thank you all in advance for keeping the coffee train rolling. I appreciate you. Is that Sumatra today? I think so. All right, so introduction of the new Extremes. One of the most anticipated rackets from Head this year. All right, guys, so the Extremes from Head got kind of an extreme makeover, but not really. There'll be 4 rackets in the line only. All right, so let's start with the Team Light. 105 square inches, 9.3 ounces, which is about 265 grams. 345 on the balance point. So pretty head heavy on this pretty light racket on a slightly bigger head. The beam is 23, 26, 22. So a little more power on this with the thicker beam at the 3 and 9 o'clocks. I haven't tested swing weight on these yet since I just got them, but it'll be very, very similar to the old version. Okay? The Team Regular. 100 square inch head on a 9.7 ounce frame, 265 grams, 330 on the balance point. So still head heavy, not as bad as the light, because you need that plow through for this light racket. So a little more control on the 100. If you're a aspiring junior, recreational junior, weekend warrior junior, this would be a perfect racket for you at this weight. So 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old, or lady, or if you just want a light racket, give this one a shot. Great all-around racket. Let's go with MP next, Mid Plus. This is the most popular of the old line. 100 square inch head, 10.6 ounce, 300 grams. 320 on that balance point. 23, 26, 21. 23, 26, 21 on that beam. So we're going to keep that 26 on the MP here, which means this is going to be pretty powerful on the stiffer side. So number 1 racket in their line in the previous version. Men, women, like everybody gravitated towards this Extreme. One major change though, the strings, the mains, were brought in tighter. So we got a slightly denser main on this so that we could get a little more control. Okay, a little more control and less string breakage. And finally, the 98, the Tour. So 98 square inch head, 10.8 ounces, which is 305 grams, 315 millimeters on the balance. So the beam is 22, 23, 21. So the story, obviously, control. So change on this one is slight from the previous version too. This is going to have more feel and be a little softer. So they've lessened the stiffness in this particular version by a little bit to give you a little more control. So it's not as stiff as the old version. It's going to be more comfortable. Now, all of these now include that new technology that all the heads already have and will have in future racket lines that Octec, I still don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, it's Octec technology. And what that is, in the throat area, they include the technology in which it makes it have more feel. It softens up the throat a little bit so we can feel the ball. The racket bends a little bit more, and then ball launches. So it's more comfort for all of us. Okay? And of course, they all have the big grommets for more spin. All four of these will have that within their rackets. Okay? So that is the new Extreme line by Head. Again, not too many extreme changes. I look forward to trying these. All right, guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. You know, most people, they quit tennis because, you know, it's hard to find somebody to play with, right? I just feel so lucky to have my buddy Coach Rob, that we have so much in common. You know, we're both kind of follically impaired. You know, ain't that right, Coach Rob?
Us follically challenged friends have to hit together.
Yes. So I have Coach Rob. If you guys need a friend and you're follically impaired or are a bearded one and looking for your bearded mate, right? Check out Player Court. They have people that look like you, play like you, maybe act like you. Check out their site. It's playercourt.com. Your tennis buddy can teach you how to twirl.
Hopefully
You'll get it someday.
Hopefully better than that. We'll have to keep practicing, Aaron.